Hello, Eurovision friends. Thank you so much. I'm laughing already, sorry. For coming to my channel, Eurovision Histories. Finland just chose its entry for Eurovision 2024, the successor of Kerje. And it is, to the surprise of everyone, including me, a Windows 95 man with no rules. Even though after seeing the performance, it's not that surprising that he won, to be honest, because it was so funny. We're going to talk about that in a minute. As always, I will be giving points from 0 to 5 to different aspects of the song and performance. And talking about the different aspects of song and performance. Sorry, I can't concentrate 100%. Now, this time I would actually like to start with staging and performance because they are what makes this entry the Finnish entry, I think. That is why the Finnish people chose it. Let's talk about the staging first. So it starts with a giant egg that opens up, and Windows 95 man is in it. And for the first kind of minute of the song, you're not actually sure whether he's wearing anything, from the waist down. And there are so many camera shots that are genius that kind of cover him, and you're kind of thinking, what the hell is going on? Like, is he actually... Actually, I saw the performance live, and I thought for like 20 seconds, is he actually doing that? Because there were also some shouts from the audience that seemed weird. I don't know whether they were part of the soundscape of the song or something. I don't know. Anyway, but then it is revealed that he is wearing underwear, thank God. And then, the other person singing the poppy part of the song is really engaging as well, robbing on the floor, funny with these very short 90s shorts. And then later on in the performance, obviously the shorts come down suspended, and he puts them on, and then he has fireworks coming from his shorts. And that's the moment when I really had to laugh out loud. I was kind of watching it alone, but I had to laugh because it's just funny. And so, I don't know. You could say it's stupid and it's a bit over the top. It's very over the top, but I think it's actually great. If it makes you laugh like this, there's something good about it. And so I'll give it 5 stars for the staging. Now for the performance, I'm looking at how the artists engage with the camera. And in this case, again, the pop singer, I should have looked up their name, sorry. The pop singer is very engaging, is robbing on the floor, as I said, is just fun. And Windows 95 man is just a comedian, a comedic actor. Like, he's really good at what he's doing, making you want to laugh out loud. Especially the picture I had before with the stage hand or the person helping him and showing him what is going on is so funny, and he does that so well. So again, 5 points for the performance. Now, I started with this so the Finnish people wouldn't kill me after. Let's go to the voice. Well, actually, I have to say that the pop singer's voice is actually quite good. It's very clean, it's very clear, it's perfect for this kind of song. And so for him, I would give actually quite a good rating, because even though the high note that he does at the end was a bit off, but anyway, it's not a song where that really matters that much. Windows 95 man, he's not really singing, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to rate here. But I guess he's talking fine and well. So in the end, I thought something in between, because he sings really good, the pop singer, and Windows 95 man is okay. So 3.5 points for the voice. Now for the lyrics, they are silence, it's my time to be on stage, I'm a king, I'm a queen. And then, of course, is there something wrong with the way I look, which is a cool message, I guess. And then there are no rules. That's the message of the song. And obviously, when you look at staging and performance, that is very true. I cannot actually remember what I gave the lyrics, so let's look. I gave it 3 because, they tie in with the performance and the staging, and they add to the fun of the song. They are not deep, they are kind of ridiculous in a way, but then there's also an interesting message in them. Like, is there something wrong with the way I look? Of course not to be taken seriously, but it's a bit of fun. So let's not don't overestimate these ratings anyway. Okay, they're just me talking. Then let's get to the song. I really have to say that there's actually a good, catchy song in there somewhere with the poppy parts. The "Is there something wrong with the way I look" is actually catchy. I had it in my head today, even though I haven't listened to this song for quite some time. I also had Pascana in my head, and I'm kind of sad that it's not at Eurovision. But yeah. So the spoken word parts by Windows 95 are a bit, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know how to rate this. Sorry. Like my little thing that I do with other songs here, it doesn't really work. And so in the end, I decided to give this 3 points as well. And that gives us a total of 3.5 points for Finland. I might regret this, or maybe in a few days I will love this song 100% and would have given it 5 points. I don't know. But yeah, come back to my top 20, which will be happening soon, and you will know whether I regret it or whether I would have rated it higher. Now, before I tell you my prediction for how Finland will do at Eurovision, please subscribe to this channel. I do ratings like this for almost all the Eurovision songs, lyric interpretations, lots of things. Let's predict how Finland will do. And before doing that, let's look at Finland's qualification rate. They have a 60% qualification rate in the last 10 years, and they have qualified for 3 years in a row now, for second place with Kerje last year, winning the televote. So they're kind of on a roll, and they will be performing in the second half of the first semifinal. And with a song like this in a televote-only semifinal, in the second half of that semifinal, I mean, there is no question for me that this will actually qualify. I'm almost 100% sure that this will make it. So for the prediction, I thought I would split it into televote and jury vote, because I think in this case, that will be very, very different. My prediction is for the televote, 1st to 5th place. Because I think people might be expecting something fun and great like Kerje from Finland, and then they get something fun and great. I'm not sure yet, but at least it's very, very fun. And so a lot of people will vote for this. I'm 100% sure. This is kind of a joke entry, but there's also a part of it that is, as I said, a good catchy pop song. And so I think this will get lots and lots of votes and could actually win the televote, I think. For the juries, I think this will be between 18th and 26th place. I do think that the voice of the pop singer might help this get a few points, but yeah, in the end, I don't think it's going to be much higher than that. So something like Let 3, but better in the televote. And so I thought maybe this will come 10th in the end. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But before I let you go, let's look at the image once more. This is one of the most funniest moments. There are so many funny moments. I also, wow, very split. 15% gave it 5 stars, 14% 4 stars, 23% 3 stars. That's my rating. 21% 2 stars, and 27% only 1 star. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously an entry that will divide people, but that is not necessarily bad in Eurovision, because you need people to love you, to vote for you. And if the other half can't stand you at all, that doesn't really matter in the end, at least for the televote. And then I have some of your comments. I genuinely laughed during the show. Maybe I'm immature, but I don't care. Well, if you're immature, then I'm also immature. And then Torge Holmquist says, it's very fun and the staging keeps you interested throughout. The song is perfectly good, if not somewhat generic. The 75-25 tele jury split is evident here. Yeah, so I'm worried about the jury appeal of this. This is the Jezebel to Kerje's dark side. I don't get the last sentence. Maybe you could explain that in the comments. But yeah, it was quite obvious that the juries didn't like this at all. It came last, and then it won the televote. So Anna Kobuk says, well, this had to be my guilty pleasure song, and that only. I was Team Sada through and through. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my weekend is absolutely ruined. Oh no. That being said, good luck to them. I'm afraid that they may not stand out that much among many up-tempo songs that we may have this Eurovision. I mean, it's an up-tempo song, but it's a special kind of up-tempo song. I do think that this will stand out quite a bit, I think. Zock Knock and his rock says, it feels as though they are trying to replicate the magic of Kerje a little too hard. This definitely isn't going to place too high. It does feel a bit like trying to replace Kerje in a way. And then Philomena Kang says, I'm devastated. Sada didn't win, but this is probably their best choice. All right. And Camo says, I hope that meme status of the song and stage show gonna get some points. As I said, I think it will. I think this will do really, really well with the televote, but struggle a lot with the jury. Let me know in the comments what you think of the song, how you would rate it, and then please subscribe and come back to my channel. Bye-bye.